Good morning, Miss Griffin's class. For science, I am going to be reading On Beyond Bugs, all about insects, because we've been talking about flowers and plants, and one of the things that helps flowers and plants grow are insects, especially our pollinators like our bees and our butterflies. So this book is written by Tish, Rabe, On Beyond Bugs, all about insects. I'm the cat in the hat, and I'm glad that I found you. Right now, if you look, you'll see insects around you. They live in the water, the earth, and the sky. Just wait, and soon you'll see an insect go by. There are millions of them. I will show them some to you. Your mother will not mind at all if I do. Most insects you'll meet have hard shells and lay eggs. Lots have wings and can fly, and they all have 6 legs. So we have the praying mantis, butterfly, grasshopper, ladybug, and black ant. Spiders aren't insects. This news couldn't wait. Instead of 6 legs, every spider has 8. If you look at an insect up close, you will see that its body parts in each insect has 3. First is the head, then the thorax, and here at the end, the longest part is called the abdomen. So head, thorax, abdomen. Insects cannot see all the things that surround them, so they each have 2 feelers that touch what's around them. The insect has feelers on the top of its head. Some look a lot like a thin piece of thread, while others look much like feathers instead. We wish we had feelers, but we do not have any, so you can call these feelers by its name, the antennae. Watch an insect and see all the things that it does. Some can swim, jump, or crawl. Others chirp or buzz. So we have the diving beetle, the dog flea, the caterpillar, the cricket, the firefly, and the bumblebee. Birds and frogs look for insects in order to eat them, so insects work hard to make sure they don't meet them. Some, like the wasp, have bright colors that say, "Don't come near me, I'll sting you, so just stay away." This moth's wings are colored to look the tree it is resting upon so that no one can see it. So this is an underwing moth. This froghopper sits and he spits out a bubble. It's wet and it's cold and can save him from trouble. For when he's all covered in bubbly foam, if a hungry bird comes, it thinks nobody's home. That's our little water bug. And here is the riddle I learned from my mother, how a skunk and a ladybird is like one another. When the danger is near, it is easy to tell they give off a terrible smell. These busy insects are my friends, the ants. They like to eat seeds and other insects and plants. Ants are so strong they can lift things that weigh over 10 times their weight, and they do it all day. So if you were as strong as an ant you could see, you could lift up 10 cats and 10 hats easily. Watch these honeybees, and I'm sure you'll agree that these bees are as busy can be. Worker bees collect food, and they keep the hive clean. They protect it from danger and wait on their queen. She must stay in one place. It is her job to lay dozens and dozens of eggs every day. So that's our queen bee. When a bee has discovered where food can be found, she goes back to tell her friends and starts dancing around. At first she wiggles and then she waggles in circles so the other bees know which direction to go. We can grow lots of flowers with help from the bees. They store dust from each flower on the backs of their knees. This dust is called pollen. Next flower the bees find. When they land on it, they leave pollen behind. This is called pollination, and it makes new seeds that grow into flowers that everyone needs. So that's how our flowers start growing. Bees go from flower to flower, leaving pollen and making the flowers grow. Some insects I know can be unwanted guests. Fleas and flies and mosquitoes can really be pests. Fleas live on cats and dogs, rats, hamsters, and mice. Their bite is quite itchy, which isn't quite too nice. But they're wonderful jumpers, and if we were fleas, we could jump over a house, and we'd do it with ease. Have you ever wondered why does a fly buzz? Well, it beats its wings so fast, and each time that it does, its wings make a sound you can hear in your ear, and it sounds to let you know that a fly is flying near. Here's a fact about flies that we both thought was icky. They can walk upside down since their feet are so sticky. I don't think mosquitoes are very polite. When they're hungry, they land, and they sting when they bite. But it's only the female mosquitoes that do. My mosquitoes will never come bothering you. Caterpillars Caterpillars do something you might think is strange. They start out as one thing and then one day they change. Some make a small house on a branch just like this, in a home that they call the chrysalis. If you watch it, you'll see in a few weeks go by, they turn into a beautiful new butterfly. Here's a quick fact that we thought was neat. Butterflies can taste their food with their feet. On a warm summer evenings, you may see the light of fireflies flashing off and on in the night. They are like tiny flashlights that float in the sky, and if you want to catch them, that's all right to try. Use a jar with a lid and watch them glimmer and glow, then open the jar up and let it all go. All day and all night on the ground and the air, insects are moving around everywhere. It's important for us to keep learning about them. The world that we know couldn't go on without them. The butterfly, ladybird, ant, and the bee make everything better for you and for me. So we need bugs, even the annoying ones. So make sure if you see a bug that you take it outside nicely. We don't want to squish them. Remember, Miss Griffin gets sad if we squish the insects, okay? So I want you to think about bees and butterflies and how they help flowers. Bye, Miss Griffin's class.